starts right now.
New this noon, a gymnastics coach and camp counselor arrested for indecency with a child. Now the Kendall County District Attorney's Office thinks there might be more victims out there.
And this comes after a victim came forward and told the Boerne Police Department that when she was 12 or 13 years old, she attended a summer camp program named Circus Arts for Kids that is hosted by the Boerne Gymnastics Center.
She told police that Michael Spiller sexually abused her and other children. Officers say multiple females have now come forward with the same allegations.
The state is asking anyone who has any information or who believes they may have been harmed to come forward. You can call Detective James Vela at 830-249-8645.
The murders of 4 women in Webb County brought here for trial, and the person being tried for their killings is a former Border Patrol agent.
And there was a change of venue granted in August, and Erica Hernandez is there to explain not only the reason why, but the mood in the courtroom today.
Hey, RJ, good morning. Well, yes, the mood in the courtroom very tense, and that is because access into the courtroom was very limited today. In the gallery area, the first 4 rows was reserved for the victim's family as well as for the media. Now, if you remember back in 2018, this case got a lot of attention, not just in South Texas, but nationally, and that is because Juan David Ortiz is accused of the murders of 4 women back in 2018. Those victims were all found around the same area off I-35 north of Laredo. The trial was granted a change of venue this past summer by Judge Oscar Hale. The defense asked for that change because they didn't think they could get a fair trial in Webb County. Ortiz, a former Border Patrol agent represented by 2 San Antonio defense attorneys, Joel Perez and Raymond Fuchs. As for the state, the Webb County District Attorney, Isidro Alanis, is the lead prosecutor in this case. Here's a part of his opening statements.
Throughout this trial, we are going to bring you evidence. We are going to, yes, we're in Bexar County, but through the evidence, through through photos, through videos, and through testimony, we will take you to those dark and horrible places that this happened. All right.
Now, a main witness in this case that will be taking the stand is Erica Peña, who is an alleged surviving victim of Ortiz. She was also key to getting this case resolved, and Ortiz. Now, this is a capital murder trial, but the death penalty has been taken off the table back in October at the request of the victim's family. So if found guilty, Ortiz is facing up to life in prison without parole. Now, we are live streaming this trial. You can watch it on KSAT12, KSAT12, as well as KSAT YouTube channel. Live at the Cadena Reeves Justice Center, Erica Hernandez, KSAT12 News.
Thank you so much, Erica. We'll keep an eye on that trial. Meantime, look at that.
Yeah, sun came out today, Justin. Things looking pretty nice out there.
The blue skies out there right now. As you look at live cam, it is a beautiful, beautiful day. I think we earned it after last week's stretch of rain, much needed rain, but it's nice to see the sun back out. Let me show you the satellite picture, and this is important because you see those clouds down to the south there around Corpus Christi. Those will be surging north later tonight. Things cloud up overnight, and we'll probably start out Tuesday with some drizzle and fog, so soak in the sun while it's there. It's shining for most of us here across South Texas this afternoon. Here's a little closer look at some of those clouds, and yes, they will be making a northern push a little bit later today into tonight. KSAT 12-hour forecast, 72 at 2 o'clock. We're at 74 by 3 p.m. and a very comfortable 75 at 4 p.m. That's our high temperature. Then by 6 or 7 o'clock, clouds begin to fill in. It becomes mostly cloudy by 8, 9, 10 o'clock, and then cloudy overnight. Temperatures dip into the 60s. It will not be as chilly tomorrow morning with the cloud cover around, but we will see that drizzle, as I mentioned, and in fact, chances of drizzle kick up around 5 to 7 a.m., so it could be a little bit of a messy commute tomorrow morning before we see things clear out tomorrow afternoon. But that's not all. We've got a cold front headed our way too. Sort of an up and down forecast this week. We'll have more on that 7-day forecast here in just a bit.
All right, thank you very much, Justin. San Antonio police this morning looking for suspects who got away after an overnight shooting. So this happened just before midnight on Hicks near Clark and Rigsby. That's on the city's southeast side. Police say two groups of people in separate vehicles got into an argument, and when the victim got out, someone shot him. The suspects then took off. The victim was taken to the hospital in critical condition.
We have learned the name of the man killed in the parking lot of a Walgreens on the west side yesterday morning. The Bexar County Medical Examiner's Office identifying him as 30-year-old Ricardo Ortega. Police say that Ortega was sitting in the car while a family member was inside using the ATM, and they heard gunshots. Ortega was found passed out in the car. He died later at the hospital.
A warning for those living in Guadalupe County. Phone scammers are claiming to be Chief Deputy Joshua Ray with the county sheriff's office and requesting money. They're telling victims they missed a federal court date, but this is a scam, according to the actual Guadalupe County sheriff. They posted about the scam on social media and encouraged those who have received this to call and not give out any information or money, and also report it to their department. You could call 830-379-1224.
Now to the triple-demic threat and fears that it could get worse after all of these family gatherings we had over the holiday weekend. Right now, more than 3/4 of the nation's hospital beds are set aside for children, and they are already filled. And now, as ABC's Trevor Alt reports, urgent care centers are seeing a crush of patients of all ages.
Health officials fearing the holidays may worsen the triple-demic surge of COVID, flu, and RSV, as some hospitals and urgent cares are already facing a crush of patients.
Our book-ahead slots absolutely fill up.
Data from HHS shows nationally pediatric bed occupancy remains the highest it's been in the last 2 years, with 78% of beds filled. Long Island 3-year-old Ella Rose was in the ICU on oxygen with RSV for nearly a week.
It was horrendous. I hope no parent has to go through it. It was terrifying.
And the RSV threat is playing out amidst an earlier and more severe start to the flu season. The hospitalization rate the highest for this time in the season in more than a decade, and some experts warn this may just be the beginning.
We just had massive gatherings, the busiest travel days in years, and a large amount of circulating viruses all over the country.
This comes as new concerns that common flu medications like flu are in high demand.
We are definitely seeing shortages in some areas of supplies of common antibiotics like amoxicillin, which is the first-line medication, as well as flu and some other medicines as well.
Johnson & Johnson, which makes brand-name children's Tylenol, says there's been high demand, but, quote, we are not experiencing an overall shortage.
There's also a shortage of oral amoxicillin, and several senators are now calling for immediate action to try to get that fixed. Health experts stress you should call your pediatrician if you think your child is ill. ER visits are for the most serious adverse symptoms like shortness of breath. Trevor Alt, ABC News, New York.
A quick reminder, KSAT Community is in the middle of its Share the Shoes campaign. You can donate a new pair of shoes or socks to a child in need, and this drive is in partnership with San Antonio Police and Zapatos. There are 6 San Antonio Police substations taking donations right now through December 16th, and you can find information on the KSAT Community page on KSAT.com.
A local effort underway to help high school students dress for success. They're working to build a professional clothing closet. Cast lead high school students getting some help from HEB to make that happen. Katie's Closet is going to be offering men's and women's clothing. It can be used for career and internship interviews and presentations.
What's unique about this, though, is typically in a professional dress closet, as I've known them before at least, it's things for students just to take and use if they have an interview and then to dry clean and bring back. We wanted to remove that barrier, and so the goal of Katie's Closet is actually for each student at Cast Lead High School to get to take home an item every month to build their interview and work wardrobe.
What a great idea. Katie's Closet, named after Katie Chain. She is a program manager at HEB who says she started collecting donations of professional clothing after she saw there was a need. Eventually, she had enough donations to set up pop-up shops at Texas high schools where students could then take what they needed. Donations of gently used professional wear can be dropped off at Cast Lead High School during school hours, Monday through Friday.
Love that idea there. Well, it was so nice the first time. Let's do it twice. UTSA looks to bring home the conference championship this week. What you need to know ahead of the game.
People in China are demanding change and condemning new strict COVID policies in that communist country. Why their efforts, though, prompting thousands to protest in the streets, are not making a difference. COVID back in a big way in China, and people are taking to the streets to protest the new lockdowns there.
Thousands of people on the streets from Shanghai to the capital city of Beijing over the weekend. They blame the severe COVID restrictions for slowing down the response of first responders to a recent apartment fire that killed 10 people, including a 3-year-old child. As
ABC's Faith Abube reports, some of the demonstrators are even calling for the Chinese president and his Communist Party to step down.
Growing anger over China's strict zero COVID policy, sending thousands into the streets in rare mass protests across major cities. The demonstrators clashing with police over the weekend, demanding an end to COVID restrictions.
The zero COVID policy has been a disaster, both economically and politically inside China.
Some of the demonstrators chanting, "We want democratic rule of law. We want freedom of speech." A brazen act of defiance as some call for President Xi Jinping and his Communist Party to step down. Many of the protesters holding up blank pieces of paper, a symbol against censorship. It was this deadly apartment fire last week that triggered the demonstrations. Residents claim barriers put up due to COVID restrictions blocked fire trucks from getting to the victims, something the Chinese government has denied. 10 people died, including a 3-year-old child.
It is unimaginable that they will try to resolve the issue by backing down.
Overnight, the government instead doubling down on its zero COVID policy, writing in a newspaper commentary, quote, "Facts have fully proved that each version of prevention and control plan has withstood the test of practice." Meanwhile, some concessions on the ground amid the protests. Urumqi city officials now easing lockdowns in low-risk neighborhoods. Beijing also announcing it's lifting lockdowns in 75 neighborhoods and will no longer block access to apartment compounds. Beyond China, there are also global concerns about the impact of the strict COVID policy on supply chains. One analysis estimates the Chinese lockdowns have led to a 35 to 40% drop in iPhone 14 Pro inventory as we begin the holiday shopping season. In Washington, Faith Abube, ABC News.
Outside, it's a pretty, we've been saying this for weeks now, how ugly it is on Monday. Can't say that today.
Yeah, nice looking weather after a holiday weekend. I know Justin is following the latest for us today.
Beautiful day today. How would you rate that game on Saturday, though?
Oh, wow.
The A&M LSU
Yeah,
game,
we're going to talk more about that. We're not in sports yet.
Yep.
We can delay that just for a moment.
We'll get there.
Delay the pain.
The aquifer is down 4/10 of a foot to 638.8 in your pollen count. It's just mulled, 0 low at 470. We'll take a look at the rest of the week's forecast, which has a lot of ups and downs coming up.
All right. The beard's looking good.
I appreciate that, Ursula. Yeah, I think Justin and I would say holding it down pretty well here.
I'm saying we should keep the beard after November. Let's not do that, but keep the donations coming in. Justin Horn, 2 wins over the weekend.
Okay.
He's now number 1.
For now.
Number 1.
You're going to keep that top spot. Yeah.
The top spot for raising money. For Movember.
No shave. Yep.
No shave November. And Aggies won.
They sure did.
Wow, you trailed off a little bit on that one.
I lost my exuberance. Not so happy about the second thing.
It happens.
Right.
I feel like for many years I was wearing purple and gold, so it's only fair that.
Well, it is the Monday after Thanksgiving, so somebody's going to be changing their clothes.
Yes, they will.
On the air.
Streak had to end.
Yes.
Stay tuned.
A bet's a bet. We'll see how that ends up. One thing is for sure, that last week, yes, the Aggies did win, but also we got a lot of rain. It was a good stretch where we got cloud cover and showers, and we picked up some of the best rain we've had all year. You see the stretch there from the 20th through the 26th, and there was rainfall basically every day. So November rain, 1.78. There's your Guns N' Roses reference there. We're above average, or we were above average for the month, now falling a little bit below, but it's been one of the better months we've had. And as we look at the driest year to date on record, we are still in second place, but we're ahead of 1917 now, where they were only at 10.11 inches at this point. So that did a lot to help us. We're certainly not out of our hole yet, but every little bit counts. And again, last week was good to see the rain, although it was a little bit cold at times. Outside right now, we've got blue skies. It is a gorgeous day. 67 degrees at the airport. Dew point is at 49. Calm winds. And there's going to be a big swing in temperatures today. We started off at 44 this morning. We should eventually make it up to about 75 this afternoon. So you're talking a 31-degree swing in temperatures from the high to low. That's indicative of dry air. So it's in place for right now. 72 at 2 o'clock, 74 at 3 p.m., 75 our high temperature, as I mentioned. And then tonight, clouds start to fill back in. We'll see partly cloudy skies this evening, and then mostly cloudy to cloudy skies as we head into the overnight hours. It becomes cloudy and somewhat drizzly and foggy, I think, by tomorrow morning. Here's the satellite picture, and we showed you this earlier. Good deck of clouds just to the south of us. Beeville, just south of Cotulla. Those clouds holding for now. They're not really surging north yet, but they will. And I think by tonight, this is the cloud deck that will move into our area and cover most of South Texas by tomorrow morning. Here's a look at that forecast. And by 5 o'clock, yeah, clouds still sting to the south. But by 10 o'clock, boom, there it is. Most of us turning cloudy. And then you start to see a few of these little sprinkles, and that represents drizzle and fog. So visibility is going to be down. It's going to be overall just sort of damp tomorrow morning with this around. So beware, the morning commute could be a little more troublesome than it was this morning with some of the wet roads. Now by noontime, this all starts to go away. Clouds break up and we get the sun back out tomorrow afternoon. And tomorrow afternoon it's going to be warm. Temperatures will be up near 80 with sun. It doesn't last very long though, because we get a frontal boundary through here early on Wednesday. This is 3 a.m. So pre-dawn Wednesday morning, front comes through. Then it turns windy and we clear out again Wednesday afternoon, but it'll still be sort of a chilly day. Here's the extended forecast and how it looks, this sort of roller coaster ride here. 80 degrees tomorrow, that morning drizzle and fog, and then sun in the afternoon. Front comes through. We're about 20 degrees cooler on Wednesday than we will be on Tuesday. Windy, sunny. And then the clouds roll in Thursday, and that kind of locks in some of that chill. 55 degrees on Thursday and cloudy. Drizzle and fog return Friday morning, 66. And then we moderate some as we head into the weekend. 75 Saturday, 78 Sunday, but we can't rule out a couple of showers both days. So a lot going on this week. Nothing that's going to be significant rain-wise. I mean, we will see some drizzle mixed in there, maybe a shower or two, but not like last week. Just be prepared for the swings in temperature. Jackets someday, T-shirts others. You just got to pay close attention.
Bring it all. Throw it in your car.
That's right.
Jacket, sweater, T-shirt.
All of it.
Yes, absolutely. And there were a lot of swings at the UTSA game the other day on Saturday at the Dome, but the Roadrunners prevailed, and they will now look to go back-to-back as they host a familiar foe in the title game. We have a preview of that ahead. And another local college is now looking for a new head football coach. What's next for my Texas State Bobcats? Sports is coming right up. Had a lot of football action this week, including UTSA, as they were getting set to host the conference championship game this Friday for the second straight season. And this time they will do so after an undefeated season in conference play. So this is a first for UTSA. They are now ranked in both the national polls for the first time since last December. The team is ranked 23rd in the AP Top 25 and 24th in the USA Today coaches poll. The Roadrunners capped their historic regular season with a monumental comeback victory on Saturday. They erased a 24-point deficit to beat UTEP 34-31 in their regular season finale. That was the largest comeback in program history. Quarterback Frank Harris was sensational, completing 16 passes for 384 yards and 3 touchdowns to help the Roadrunners earn their 9th straight victory.
It means a lot. First time, program history being 8-0. Who would have ever thought, first coming in, having losing seasons. Just a testament to Coach Traylor and the staff, changing the culture around, and us going out there and executing.
That's 12 straight games, man, where they freaking give it up now. Their competitive spirit is like no one's. And I already knew when it's 24-0, I'm not going to be asking me, why is Frank still out there and why hadn't I pulled the kids yet? And I was going to tell them, we're going to come back and win the game. And by God, we did.
Absolutely took care of business. So the Roadrunners will now take on North Texas in the championship game Friday at 6:30 p.m. at the Alamo Dome. UTSA defeated the Mean Green 31-27 in the Dome back on October 22nd. Trinity's remarkable season unfortunately came to an end in the second round of the Division III playoffs against the defending national champions Mary Hardin Baylor. Once trailing 17-0, the Tigers scored 17 straight points the second half to make it a 24-17 game with 11 minutes to play, but ultimately couldn't find a way to get over the hump in that loss, again 24-17.
This group's never going to give up. They've planted oak trees that are going to cast shade for a long time on this program about what it is to be resilient and have a next man up attitude, and they'll be back. We'll be back. But this is going to hurt because they're competitors.
Congrats to the Tigers. They finished their season with an 11-1 record and the deepest playoff run since 2002. And after enjoying a bye week, UIW, the Cards, return to action for the second round of the FCS playoffs this Saturday. The 7-seeded Cardinals will host 10-2 Furman Saturday at Benson Stadium. The Paladins defeated Elon 31-6 in their first round matchup. Quarterback Lindsey Scott Jr. will lead one of the highest scoring offenses in the nation onto the field. Scott has thrown 50 touchdown passes this year. And after failing to have a winning season in 4 seasons, Texas State head football coach Jake Spavital is out in San Marcos. In a statement released by the school, athletic director Don Curiel said that he met with Coach Spav to inform him that we are making a change in the leadership of our football program. In 4 seasons, Spavital finished 13-35 overall. That included a 3-9 record in 19, 2-10 in 2020, and back-to-back 4-8 seasons in 2021 and 22. Don Curiel says the search for a new head football coach is already underway.
You missed the top.
I was going to say, I wanted to save this for you guys specifically because I know we had a big bet going on.
He's measuring me to make sure I'll fit.
No, I think we're good.
Wow. It hasn't been a great season for A&M, but
they ended on the right note.
Yeah. And they kind of ruined LSU's national championship hopes.
No, no big bowl games in store for LSU now.
Bummer.
Spoilers.
So you have to wear the jersey? Is that what
that's coming up.
End of the show.
Did you clean it from the last time I wore it?
Of course.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm sure I did.
Happy
Dry
he
cleaned
is.
it. Yeah. Very happy.
All right. We're going to be right back.